Hello and welcome to This is Private Practice. How else do you start one of these videos if you don't say hello and welcome? I read somebody complaining the other day about podcasters and video bloggers who always start their new videos or podcasts the same way. And it kind of got me thinking, how else would you do it? You want to welcome the people. Anywho, just got me thinking, unhelpful, but my brain has been in a gazillion different places today. So, okay for me to empty out and vent. We've made it to Tuesday. Hurrah. Tuesdays are typically, and today was no different, a heavy delivery day for me. But I tell you what, I've got awesome things happening in my world through my clients. It blesses me so much when clients are kicking massive goals, making huge change, and the implications of my working with them is having a significant impact. Now, how do I say all of that without it sounding vague? So I've been working with a fantastic clinician out of Colorado, Yale, since January. I met her on Kauai, and she had a big idea, and she wanted to make a big change to an industry. And seriously, her idea is so smart. And it's like, why isn't anyone else doing that? And Friday, she's pretty much got the go-ahead that she is going to be running a pilot and it's going to be happening. And instead of getting 10 participants, which is what we thought we needed, she's going to be given 30. The big thing here is that this could potentially change the education, induction, and orientation for first responders throughout the United States. And I am looking forward to this pilot getting up and running because I want to take her demonstrated evidence to people here in Australia who operate in a first responder capacity. I am so thrilled. And she's had to get uncomfortable. And what was gorgeous in our call today was that she said, I'm just uncomfortable is my new normal. And that is a part of the entrepreneurial journey that we as health professionals have to go on, is learning how to take our discomfort and make sure that our discomfort is serving a purpose, but also make sure that it is helping us extend and helping us make the change and be the change that we often need. So I'm incredibly excited that that project is underway. And then I got to speak to the incredible Frances Harvey, who has been going through expansion, which is never comfortable. I don't know if anybody knows this, but whenever there is transition or change occurring, it's never comfortable. I don't think anybody goes, yay, I am in transition. It's usually uncomfortable and nothing feels like it's in the right place. It's like when, major road works are happening on a giant road and you know that at the end, this is going to be an awesome 4-lane highway. But for now, I'm stuck here with a person with a stop-go sign and it's just irritating the bejesus out of me. That's how transition feels to me. So Frances has been on this expansion project, which includes needing space and people and space and people. But today we just had this magic idea on how she can resource so many clinicians with the behind the scenes part of their business. And we've come up with a really creative and fun way to help talk about very dry but necessary topics like bookkeeping and accounting and legal, and how you decorate a space and how you find external resources and the stuff that we all know is important, but it's just not sexy. So we're going to put this thing together probably in the next 12 months and really help people understand that even though they didn't go to college or university to learn how to be a business owner, there are some very practical things that you need to do and become proficient in and knowledgeable about to help you drive your business forward. So just so you can understand, if you had the smarts to be able to get through any university program, you have the smarts to be able to learn new knowledge and new skills. You're just going to learn new subject matter over here, which is going to help you build your business and help you build the type of lifestyle business that we are all craving, because who wants to be chained to their desk 60 hours a week? Not me, not Dean Lawler, who is currently on the call. Hello, Dean. Thank you for joining me today. So what are tactics? Now, I am constantly amazed at how many people come to me and want to talk tactics. We've never met before. We've never talked about anything before. I don't know you from anyone else, and you just want to go straight to tactics. Most people think that tactics is what gives you success. they're a part of the solution. So when people come to me going, should I be using a Facebook pixel, or should I be using Facebook ads, or how should I write my Psychology Today profile? How do I choose my niche? These are all tactics. Now, that's not where you start. The tactics actually are the things that come after the goal, or the overarching theme, or the thing that you want to achieve. So if you go, I would like to have a business that supports my financial goals, my independence, and gives me freedom and flexibility, then that is what we're aiming for. We then put a strategy in place that allows us to go, so what are the activities that I need to be able to pull together to allow me to achieve that theme, that goal, that thing that I want this business to do for me? So we've got the big goal at the top, and then we've got the strategies. How am I going to get to this goal? That is what, and then we put the tactics underneath. Oh my God, hello husband. My husband's in Japan. I'm in Australia. He's on my call. Oh, this is so exciting. Hello, sweetheart. You stay there with all the German people, by the way. That's an indication of the household he is in, not the country that he is visiting. Okay. So we're going to take your overall goal. Then we're going to find the strategy to help you achieve the goal, because some people don't want to do offline marketing. So a strategy for them is, I'm not doing offline marketing. It'll all be online marketing. So then we develop the tactics that help fill that strategy. So if you start with the tactics, you're going to get lost. If you start with the tactics, it's like you're trying to run in all the lanes on your 4-lane highway, and you don't know which exit you're going to get off at. So you just you're hedging all your bets, and you're keeping everything going. So for the love of all things entrepreneurial, please stop coming to everybody wanting to know the tactics. How do you know if you're asking about tactics? You are asking about tactics when you go, how do I do this? So I don't know a thing about SEO. So if I went to somebody and said, what button do I press on my website to help me with SEO? That's a tactic. If I then go to an SEO expert and say, can you please rewrite my copy so that it is SEO, whatever SEO does, then that is a tactic. The strategy would be, I need to improve my Google rating, or the way people can find me on the internet. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that through SEO, and then the SEO implementation become the tactics. So if you find yourself wanting to be given lots of direction around tasks, then chances are you're at the wrong end of where you need to be. If we understand what the overall goal is, the overall strategy is, then the tactics become much easier. We resource ourselves with people who are tactical. We delegate to our people who are tactical, but we need people to come in and help us with perspective that gives us strategy and helps us redefine our goals. It's a really important question to have, because you wouldn't have anybody in your treatment room going straight to the tactics of how I'm going to improve your function. You'd want to know, what does this person need to be able to do? What is the overall goal? I want to help this person walk. Well, we don't stand there and give them a tool to help them walk straight up. We work out what they can do and how are we going to help them get to the walking. So I get annoyed, frustrated when I see so many people asking questions around tactics. Just make sure before you go for tactical advice that you've got an understanding of the strategy and of the objective that you're trying to achieve. Because I have got sad stories of people paying phenomenal amounts of money for Google AdWords and Facebook ads that haven't worked, because they haven't had a goal and they haven't had a strategy, and the Facebook tactics that were given to them were completely inappropriate for what they wanted to achieve. This is how we waste a heck of a lot of money in our businesses. That and Joe not checking spelling before things go to print. Anywho, that is Tactical Tuesday. And if anyone was wondering about the Let's Get Tactical little rhyme that I put up in this post, that is a tribute to Olivia Newton-John's Let's Get Physical. And no, I'm not going to sing it for you, because I'm just not. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Hurrah! Who is looking forward to their Wednesday? That would be me. I'm looking forward to checking back in with you, finding out how you're going in your private practice, and really appreciating people like the fabulous Dean Lawler, who is helping us understand that mindset is important, that we've got to get the mindset right. Thinking like a business owner, not like a practitioner. Take some work. Take some work. I can assure you, I wrote a marketing document yesterday, well, Sunday, that I thought was finished. It came back to me today with the advice from the large corporate saying, this looks like a rehab counselor wrote this. This is not a marketing document. Takes practice. Got to get used to it. Let's start thinking more like business owners and leave the tactics to the people who can implement them for us. All right, everybody, looking forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Until then, go be your awesome self.